Okay, let's hope this works right here on your favorite YouTube channel, the Poorly Aging Sarcastic PC Witty Gamer channel, where you're falling in love in stereo. There's been a new update to the Elder Scrolls Online, and we're going to give it a shot. Will it work? Probably not. Very nice art. Event White Strakes Mayhem. Join in the celebration of Cyrodiil and Battlegrounds as White Strakes Mayhem returns for a limited time. Earn unique rewards from the Impresario. Earn a plus 100% alliance points and Telvar from PvP game modes. Earn 100% experience in PvP zones. The music is way too loud. I am requesting a character mode. I never liked requesting character modes. It sounds like I'm begging to play a game on pain. Now I can get a free ride, it says. Now, where am I? Is this the Mages Guild? It looks like it.
Lord Sotha would urge clemency toward his fellow scholars of Aetherius, given the destruction of their guild hall, and so they shelter in our temple. Seekers of the Triune Way will simply have to cope with their neighbors.
Now, I don't know if there's anything left to... Recipe roast pig. Why would I want to roast a pig? I see no reason to roast a pig. Okay, one thing I'm noticing, other than I've got to fix the sorry about this, but the settings, the music is just way, way, way too loud. So, where's audio? The music is good, but one, I don't know whether I'm going to get in trouble for having it in a YouTube video. So that's one reason not to do it. Oh, I was going to fix the... I also can't read much of it, so let's see if accessibility... I don't want to narrate the chat. I want it to make the words bigger. Anybody see a way to do that? Could it be under... Foot inverse kinematics. I don't know what any of this is. Hide polymorph helmet. I don't know what any of this is. I want bigger words. I used to have bigger words on the screen. I'm not seeing a bigger words on the screen thing.
The inner sea armature is a dangerous place. Tread carefully, adept.
What's your role in the Mages Guild?
I am the master of Incunabula, the keeper of tomes. I've come here to inspect the local Arcaneum, the guild's library. I've dedicated my life to expanding our guild's knowledge. Standards must be kept.
How'd you learn about these books?
We have ears everywhere, adept. An intelligence report fell into my hands that mentioned these tomes.
I thought the guild was neutral in the war? Question mark? By the way, that's not a question. I should say it without the question mark. I thought the guild was neutral in the war.
We are neutral in the war for Cyrodiil, and proud of it. That doesn't mean we don't take an interest when the hidden armigers notice something.
Hidden armigers? Question mark? Now see here. this is a good place to have a question mark. Because it is a question. Goldie, it's a question.
The intelligence arm of the Ebonheart Pact. Rumor is that there used to be an alchemy group from within House Telvanni who jumped ship. Now they answer to King Yoren personally, and the Aid only knows what they get up to.
What's in these books, question mark?
I don't know. It's always a delicious mystery cracking open a book for the first time. They could be anything from ancient recipes for stew to high arcana, even racy journals penned by elven poets.
Goodbye. I wish your text was bigger. Oh, that's another player. Have I talked to everybody down here already? Oh, I see there's 2 entrances to this thing, apparently. And somebody I can't talk to. I never liked... There were things in the Elder Scrolls Online when I first got it that I noticed immediately. Like, you could talk to everybody in most Bethesda games. And there's just people you can't talk to here. And there's things you can't pick up.
Once I caught Denthis trying to make Nyx hounds glow purple. Why would anyone do that?
I don't know, and I'd like to say I'm glad we had this conversation. Is this person stalking me? Because, you know, that might
I've
be
always
fine.
found the study of Daedra fascinating. It's unfortunate that so much knowledge about them is forbidden by the Tribunal.
Why are you so interested in Daedra?
They're tied closely to the history of my people, for
Your
good
people?
or ill.
Uh-huh.
The mountains of the Ashlands are rife with old Daedric ruins.
Uh-huh.
Some are not as forgotten as we might like.
Are there Daedric ruins nearby, question mark?
They dot the slopes of Ash Mountain. Legends tell of a secret Daedric library there, devoted to the Daedric prince Hermaeus Mora.
Do you think this place really exists?
I've learned not to dismiss rumor and legend out of hand. Whether there's an actual library or just a fiery pit of screaming Daedra, I couldn't say.
What can you tell me about Taval Indoril?
You truly don't know? You must
I
know
don't
about
remember.
House Indoril. They're one of the most powerful noble families in all Morrowind.
That's a different game.
Townville is the Grand Master of the house, the leader of the entire clan.
How did the Grand Master befriend Holgun?
They're an odd pair, aren't they? The Grand Master is so cool and cerebral, and Holgun is so gnawed. Most know that they only served together in the Akaviri War, but our guild collects secrets. You'd like to know more, wouldn't you?
Of course.
The Grand Master's unit was ambushed by those Akavir snakes, cut off from the rest of our forces. Holgun's scouting party came on the scene and rushed in to rescue them. He and the Grand Master were the only survivors. They fought back to back.
Goodbye, I guess. The Coiled Path, I'm not going to read that right now. Ruins of Kamelze, Part 1. I don't know if I'm pronouncing any of this right. Witch Cults of Northern High Rock. Heavy Armor Forging. It seems like she was only here to have that conversation with me. Father the Nibbin Fragment Uno. I like how the purple smoke goes up. That's a nice effect. Morrowind Fauna Part 1. Now here's someone else I can't talk to. Rizlov the Righteous Part 1. Jorn Nebet's Last Dance. I didn't read it all. I don't like reading my video games. Oh, this is the way we came in. Let's go out the other way. That's my bear, by the way. I call him Bear. Not like the aspirin. Oh, nice glowing eyes in the skull. Thank you. Oh, I think they're emeralds. Okay, we got little magic things going up from this. So we'll read it. Notes on the draft. I'm not reading a whole book about it. I think we can probably
Good to
leave.
see you, Sarah. The tribunal priests have been kind enough to open their home to us in our time of need.
My name's not Sarah.
Try not to break anything.
What do I get for being part of the guild again?
We provide training in unique spells and abilities only available to members. And from time to time, projects crop up for those with an adventuresome spirit. You may end up working with the guildmaster himself.
Who leads the guild?
Vanus Galarian, one of the founding members of this august body, still holds the proud title of Guildmaster, overseeing every guild hall in Tamriel. He works with other ranking members such as Tellinger, the Artificer, to ensure our future success.
The Mages Guild is not part of the military?
We are neutral in the war between the three alliances.
Uh-huh.
While many of us here in Davin's Watch hold true to the Dragon Banner, when we're on guild business, we kneel to no king or queen. That's why you'll see members of every race in our halls.
Yeah, I really don't want to do that. There's races I don't like.
There must be only one true wizard in all of the sorceress world.
Uh-huh.
Lord Sotha, divine and perfect in all of his unfathomable mystery. So many of these mages are entirely insufferable, leaving their tomes and gemmed skulls wherever they like.
Yeah, so that's what those were. They were gems. Now, I've got things pointing in places, so I don't know if I'm supposed to go out to Davin's Watch or not. Because the problem is, I'm playing so many games these days. And as you could tell, I didn't check up on all my history before doing this. You know, I told it to make the music quieter. I guess it doesn't mean that particular one.
What can I do for you?
You can mute me while I sneeze.
Valdem sent you, didn't he? Well, my brother robbed us both. We were supposed to share its secrets, but he ran off toward the tower. Joke's on him. I think Valdem changed the warding incantation to Arce's beard.
And I wasn't able to sneeze, even though I turned off the microphone. So it's a tragedy for all of us, really. Where is this loud person? Oh, she's over there, and she doesn't look very real. Dylan Bakes. When you need a perfect pastry for, you know what? I can't read while you're going on and on, lady.
Return to me when you learn the recipe. Commit it to memory, then we'll speak of ingredients.
Wish I had a clue what you were talking about, dude. Did we already talk to Dylan the Meek?
Honor to you, Sarah. Welcome to the Watch House Inn. Those netch-brained daggers won't trouble you here. I hope. How can I help you?
Well, you can buy some of my crud. I need a bigger... I need bigger text on the screen. Why did it get rid of whatever... It got rid of my... And I want it back. Okay, let's see if this... Yeah, if it's level 4, I can get rid of it. This is level 14. Oh, I need to equip that, I think. So, and this is level 16, so... I can get rid of this one. Level 17, and I'm not wearing anything like it, so...
Could I get a Sujama over here?
For the Daedric princes, there's one with shocking goal. His goal, the domination and enslavement of us all.
He sure is singing about enslavement, you know, cheerily. I need to change what I'm wearing so that I could sell this stuff that I'll never wear. Like, I don't wear heavy armor, that's why I got rid of some of that stuff. Okay, these are a bunch of rings I might need in the future. This small text is driving me nuts. They probably did it so that things would look prettier on screen because you weren't looking at all the non-pretty things. But I'm an old man. I need bigger text. Davin's Watch Outlaws Refuge. The fact that outlaws... Oh, okay, I can fence stolen goods here. Am I a member of the Thieves Guild?
Psst, you. Over here.
Try and look at my face.
This place is nice, but it's not a home. Feels like I'm hiding down here. People like us, we need powerful friends if we're gonna make it in this world.
People like us?
Don't play coy. I see it in your eyes. You've killed people.
Me?
Or you will. You've got the same urges as I do. Just between us, I hear the Dark Brotherhood is recruiting for some new blood. I'm gonna try my best to get their attention.
The Dark Brotherhood?
You never heard of Tamriel's most elite guild of assassins?
I didn't say that.
Rumor has it that if you take an innocent life and they notice, they'll offer you a place in the Dark Brotherhood. There, killers are free to pursue their true passion. Think about it.
Thanks for the information.
Word of advice. Urges aside, the Dark Brotherhood prefers to keep a low profile. Just remember, kill an innocent, get noticed. My sources say they're recruiting in Anvil, on the Gold Coast. I'll be at the docks there if you want to talk some more.
You want me to just go up and kill a person in cold blood?
I don't want you to do anything. I'm just providing information. Letting you know that new opportunities are available if you're willing to spill a little blood.
You're rather open and nonchalant about all of this.
Don't take my willingness to help out as a sign or anything. I recognized a kindred spirit, and suggested a way to satisfy your darkest urges. They'll get you killed if you don't keep them under control. And if you don't find the right allies.
I've killed before. Why has the Dark Brotherhood contacted me already? Question mark?
Hey, I don't know exactly how they select new recruits. I'm just telling you what I've heard. Maybe you just need to be in the right place at the right time. Like Anvil. Of course, I've also heard they have eyes everywhere, so what do I know?
How do you know so much about a secret organization of assassins? Are you part of the Assassin's Creed?
That's one of the best things about the Dark Brotherhood.
Really?
It hides in plain sight. No one knows where its headquarters is or how many members it has. Yet you can go into any library and read a book about them. It's brilliant, really.
You read a book about the Dark Brotherhood? You don't seem like the literate type.
Quite a few, actually. My favorite is The Night Mother's Truth. It describes the origins of the Brotherhood, although it might all be theory and conjecture. But forget the books. Everyone knows the Brotherhood exists, and most people fear them.
What are the benefits of joining a group like that?
Fellowship, safety, and security, to name just a few. I understand there's also a steady flow of gold from all the contracts. And you get to kill people. Can you imagine a better guild to belong to? Better than picking pockets, if you ask me.
Please don't end interrogative sentences and prepositions. It makes you look unschooled. It makes me wonder whether you really did read any books. Why do you think Anvil is the place to get noticed? Question mark?
I'm not one to reveal my sources, but Fat Grakal told me that he overheard Seaworthy Sarala say that there have been some mysterious murders committed on the Gold Coast. To me, nothing says Dark Brotherhood like mysterious murders.
Boy, you think the Dark Brotherhood is looking for recruits?
Oh, I got that from Margog the Hammer. Buy him a couple of ales and he spouts secrets like a bard spouts poetry. Just the other day, he told me that his cousin Crus killed a baker in Anvil. He received a mysterious visit that very night.
A mysterious visit?
You really don't know anything about the Brotherhood, do you? If they decide you're worthy enough to receive an invitation, one of their dark dignitaries shows up to deliver the news in person. It's kind of creepy, but it's also a singular honor.
Goodbye.
No, I understand. If you change your mind, I'll be here.
Is she still talking to me? Because I wasn't still talking to her.
Are you here about the job? To forestall any confusion, yes, we split the proceeds equally. And no, I will not budge on that point.
Job? What job?
You mean you aren't here about the notice? Well, allow me to explain. I need a partner for a difficult job. It pays well, but it involves travel, and there is some danger. Does that sound like the sort of thing that might interest you?
Sounds good, I'm in, but I actually know this job and I don't think I've ever completed it.
I'm so glad you came along. I've chartered a ship. When you're ready, meet me there. Here, I'll mark your map. Bring some lockpicks. They sell them here if you don't have any. Oh, and wear something warm.
Where are we headed exactly?
Let's talk about details when we rendezvous. It's not that I don't trust you, I don't think I've made a good impression in this place. That is, if you're still interested. You are, right? Of course you are, I'm only joking.
Why are you surprised I took the job?
I've never had a partner. I mean, on all other big jobs I've done, which I did alone, quite successfully, and most of the people I interviewed thought the rendezvous was too far away.
You marked the Windhelm docks on my map. On my nap? Do I need sleep? Let's try this again. You marked the Windhelm docks on my map. Why East March? Why not leave directly from here?
Well, I paid for a ship in advance. I didn't realize
What's
how
in
far I'd have to look
advance?
to find a suitable partner. For the job, I mean.
What's a partner?
But we can talk about this at the docks.
Goodbye. I think so, seems like we're getting a bunch of different...
Do you know what they'll do to me if I leave this place? Please don't tell anyone you saw me here.
Saw who? Where? So, it seems like different guilds are recruiting me now.
Take a look at what I've got here.
Like the Dark Brotherhood and the good old, I assume that was the Thieves Guild and the Dark Brotherhood that have talked to me down here so far.
Shall I attend to your account?
Well, I can't really read the things, dude. Let me do this first. Let me put on the clothing items that... See, this is a 15 and that's a 10. So we'll put it on. Wait a minute, we just did this. Let's try this again. Light Argonian, level 16. Oh, but I'm wearing heavy right now, but I don't use heavy, so...
I cannot complain, but that does not seem to stop me.
I like that. Did you hear that? I cannot complain, but that does not seem to stop me. Oh, now we can sell the other stuff. Stuff I was wearing before.
Shall I attend?
Oh, that's right. This isn't a merchant. It's a bank. I mean, yeah, it's a bank. Buy bank space for 6,800? You know what? Let's just go sell stuff. That will also get us money.
I'll move hot goods for you, but my rates are final.
I don't know if I have anything stolen, so we'll just look. Looks like this guy only buys stolen stuff, and unfortunately, we're far too law-abiding. My bad.
A mask. I need a mask. Oh, and a cape. Yes, yes, though I can never find capes for sale. Oh, and a code name. Something that will make the guard tremble and the nobles eager to hand over their valuables. Something like the Purple Plague.
Purple Plague. Is everybody right-handed in this game? Okay. It's a list of names. Is it the mouse button that'll... See, I can't talk to this person. I just want to sell my stuff now.
Great! Another customer. What have you brought me?
Another fence. I don't want a fence. I want a regular... There were regular merchants here earlier, weren't there? Okay.
Another distraction.
No,
Now
you did not see me here. I am invisible, and I am staying put.
Okay, well, you got a lot of wrinkles on your neck. So now I should be able to sell, like, the armor that I'm no longer going to wear. Okay, now I think we can get out of here. I don't think there's anything much for us. We already talked to Quinn. This chick won't talk to us.
Hello.
We're climbing up the Devin's Watch right now. You can be a member or up to 5 player guilds at the same time. This man appears to have been enchanted by the spell book. Eyes of Akatosh! Does that mean he was a chicken? I'm confused. Return to the wizard. I don't know where the wizard is. If I had any smarts about me at all, which by the way is enough of a statement as to why nothing's getting done here, but if I had any brains at all, I would have checked to see what was going on in the game before I started shooting live video of it. Right here on your favorite YouTube channel, the Poorly Aging Sarcastic PC Witty Gamer channel. Anybody see a wizard around here? Oh, it looks like he's on the other floor.
Denthis once wanted a spell to make people taller and heavier. He said it would give us parity in dealing with the Nords. He's an idiot. A thieving idiot.
Here's your book. It will turn your apprentice into a chicken.
Ah, my spell book. Excellent. If you're hungry later, come back. I have a delightful recipe for roast chicken.
It'd be better than the recipe we found for roast pig, because we don't eat pigs. Okay. I think they did some things to this game that... Oh, he's wearing medium. I'm wearing medium armor, but I like light armor instead. So even though this gave better protection, I've unequipped it.
I'm still deciding what to do with my apprentice. No, I'm not going to eat him. The guild would disapprove. Though Vivek knows he deserves it.
Okay. Are there any... somebody's cookbook? I was looking for... but I don't think there are any.
The inner sea armature is a dangerous place. Tread carefully, adept.
What is your role in the Mages Guild?
I am the master of Incunabula, the keeper of tomes.
Haven't we done this before?
I've come here to inspect the local Arcaneum, the guild's library. I've dedicated my life to expanding our guild's knowledge. Standards must be kept.
Babe, we've done this before. Are you trying to bore the audience?
We have ears everywhere, adept. An intelligence report fell into my hands that mentioned these tomes.
I thought the guild was neutral in the war.
We are neutral in the war for Cyrodiil, and proud of it. That doesn't mean we don't take an interest when the hidden armigers notice something.
Hidden armigers?
The intelligence arm of the Ebonheart Pact. Rumor is that there used to be an alchemy group from within House Telvanni who jumped ship. Now they answer to King Yoren personally, and the Aid only knows what they get up to.
What's in these books?
I don't know. It's always a delicious mystery cracking open a book for the first time. They could be anything from ancient recipes for stew to high arcana, even racy journals penned by elven poets.
Thank you for repeating yourself so many times. I really... well, actually, I don't appreciate it, but... Okay, that's an actual player.
It seems the mages have taken some liberties with our temple, an offense we will not readily forgive. As the 3-in-1 are my guide, so too am I their hands in this, their scolding hands.
3-in-1? So you're a Trinitarian? I didn't know there were any Trinitarians in this game.
Good to see you, Sarah. The tribunal priests have been kind enough to open their home to us in our time of need. Try not to break anything.
Well, you guys have broken the game because you're just saying the same stuff to me again and again and again. You'll bore the audience.
We provide training in unique spells and abilities only available to members. And from time to time, projects crop up for those with an adventuresome spirit. You may end up working with the Guildmaster himself.
Tell me about Vanus. I mean, who leads the guild?
Vanus Galarian, one of the founding members of this august body, still holds the proud title of Guildmaster, overseeing every guild hall in Tamriel. He works with other ranking members such as Tellinger, the Artificer, to ensure our future success.
If he has an August body, what does his December body look like? You're not going to answer? Okay. The Mages Guild is not part of the military? I asked.
We are neutral in the war between the three alliances.
Okay.
While many of us here in Davin's Watch hold true to the Dragon Banner, when we're on guild business, we kneel to no king or queen. That's why you'll see members of every race in our halls.
Yeah, and I would make my joke about not liking that, but I already did it, and people have already stopped subscribing because of it. Okay, here's the thing. I don't know why they would take out making the text readable by old people like me. But it's bugging me, and I just spent several minutes trying to fix it, and it doesn't seem to be fixable. Now, I mean, I may be doing something wrong, but remember, they must have changed something on accident or on purpose that resulted in this. And if it was on accident, they should have fixed it. And why would they do it on purpose? By the way, we haven't found any combat in this video. Oh. Well, ask and you shall receive. By the way, I only asked because combat is one of the ways that you level up in this game, man. We came in at level 17. I wouldn't want you to think that we never leveled. Or if you've never been here before, think that there's no combat in the game. By the way, while I was gone, trying to make things happen that don't want to happen, I thought about why we don't have an Elder Scrolls 6. Yeah, these are things I think about. So they say they're working on Elder Scrolls. And they may well be. But I think if they made an Elder Scrolls 6, people would compare it to this. So you'd have to make it vastly different from this. And one of the things they would compare would be world side. And this had, you know, a world to begin with, and then all these DLCs and expansions and chapters, and all of that have come out since then. So it seems to me, even if they create a huge world, people will go, well, it's not as big as the Elder Scrolls Online. And I'm not saying this is the perfect game or anything. I'm just saying they'd have to top it in every way for people not to feel been there, done that, or maybe even cheated. You notice these guys are they just keep respawning. I could stay here forever and just off them as they level up. See, that one respawned. But I also don't know how much XP I'm getting out of killifying them.
Defend me while I perform the ritual. From the depths of Ash Mountain, Bolreth, I summon you.
Nord knows. Isgrabor.
They're coming. Keep them away from Father.
Yeah, a bad thing happened while I was away. I thought about this game and whether it's still worth it.
Heed my call. Bolreth, I summon you.
Could you tell me when you're going to put me in the middle of fire?
Destroy the Covenant army. You there! I will cloak you in shadow. Enter the portal and witness our victory.
Okay, Animal companions increased to 20. Didn't we just go into this portal? Maybe I did. Stone Falls, the group and activity finder icon glows when a golden pursuit is available. Well, that doesn't seem to have anything to do with Stone Falls.
Ancestors preserve us.
I don't understand. Are we supposed to fight that thing? I mean, didn't we help summon it or something? Oh, great. So I fell out of the... Well, I don't know where the fight is I was just in, so I can't go back to
Saint
it.
Alessia? Oh, another brave soul seeking the blessing of the White Strake. Though I am not as knowledgeable as Sacerdote Aloysia, I do know the account of Pelinal's mid-year massacre by heart.
Is that what this crowd is about, even though I don't want to end his interrogative with this preposition?
Indeed, it's quite popular. All the soldiers want double rewards for their efforts on the battlefield.
Yeah, that's another thing I thought about while I was gone, is they have the ability to make us, you know, level twice as fast or half as fast or anything, but they don't do it all the time. They give it to us in seasons, then take it away, and then sell it to us again, even though we bought the whole game and all the DLCs and all the chapters and everything. Tell me more about this celebration.
It's Pelinal's mid-year massacre, celebrated by Imperials since the fall of the Aelids. We remember the White Strake's slaughter of elves at Helden Bridge, the key to capturing the Imperial city. Before it was Imperial, mind you.
What are you offering exactly?
If you know the legend of Pelinal Whitestrake
Not
and
really.
St. Alessia, you're on the path to
Oh, I do.
understanding.
Oh, yeah.
If not, well, those who accept the blessing are renowned for their brave deeds in days thereafter. Surely that's something your people value.
Don't call me Shirley. And what do I do to participate?
Holy Writ states that at the Battle of Helden, fierce Pelinal's face and hair were covered in the blood of righteously slaughtered Aelids. Anoint yourself likewise in honor of his prowess, and return to me.
Who are the priests of St. Alicia?
Once we preached Alessia's truth in the temple district of the
Can you
Imperial
look at me
City
when you talk?
before its siege and sacking by Molag Bal.
You look so
Many
fake.
fell, but many fled to carry on our work outside the city walls.
It looks okay, but, you know, I wish it looked better after all these years. Tell me about Peniel Whitestrake.
He was the firebrand who led the fight for freedom against our brutal taskmasters, the Aelids. We hold that his actions were divinely inspired. The Bridge of Helden was one of his many victories, unifying the tribes of men against the elves.
You do know I'm a dark elf, don't you, lady? Who is St. Alicia?
Once a slave, the dragon god himself inspired her to rise up and rally the men of Cyrodiil to overthrow their Aeliad masters. Pelinal and Morahouse were her trusted confidants, and, depending on their translations, either or both were her lovers.
What happened at the Bridge of Helden?
The elves sought to blockade the northern bridge, driving back Nords sent to reinforce St. Alicia's army. The Whitestrake, ever eager for elven blood, assaulted their lines and slew them, every one, before the Nords could even ready their arms.
Now, I just want to show you. I'm a Dunmer. I'm a dark elf. Why should I be helping these people? Also, I don't know what direction to go to help them, even if I wanted to. Another thing about this game is you can't just randomly attack people. Like, it's not as roleplay as you might want.
May I be of service?
Probably not. Oh yeah, you're a guild store. I'm not interested. Have a good day.
Master Merrick, where are you? Honor and faith, traveler. I could use your assistance.
Of
the
course you
Fighters
could.
Guild is under assault. Already 4 guild halls have fallen, and now Master Merrick, leader of the guild, has disappeared. It pains me to admit it, but I need help.
Who's attacking the Fighters Guild?
So far, distinctive clues elude us, and no one has claimed credit for the attacks. At this rate, they could destroy the guild before we learn anything. It's the biggest crisis since the plane meld, but without Merrick, I'm not sure how to proceed.
This is kind of weird that you claim to be this great Fighters Guild, the strongest, everything like that, defeat all your enemies, and then you come to a complete and utter stranger who's not even a member of the Fighters Guild to help you out. You said Guildmaster Merrick has disappeared?
Yes, Merrick was supposed to meet me here, but he never arrived. While most of the guild secures the remaining guild halls, I could use some outside help to track down our guild master. Then together we can stop these attacks. Can I hire you, Wayfarer?
I'm in. Let's find Merrick and stop the attacks on the Fighters Guild.
I've received conflicting reports from trusted guild scouts. Merrick has supposedly been sighted in Malabal Tor, northern Alakir Desert, and East March. Obviously, he can't be everywhere. Choose a location to investigate and meet the scout there.
I'm ready to look for Guildmaster Merrick. By the way, you said you were coming along with me. You said you wanted my help. Together we'd go do this. And now you're saying just go find a scout in one of these locations. I'm ready to look for Guildmaster Merrick.
Merrick is many things, but mage is not one of them. I trust the scouts, but he could not be in 3 distant places at the same time. I need you to make your best guess. Pick a location and see if you can find our missing guildmaster.
Player response options give you the choice on how to roleplay your character in specific situations that lead to alternate replies associated with the player's choice and sometimes alternate paths in the story. These options are identified by icons and will always be accompanied by a standard player response. Player response options are kind, a supportive, compassionate response. Grim, a harsh, surly, or tough response, merciful, a forgiving and charitable response, ruthless, a vengeful and vindictive response, joke or quip, ironic or comedic response to an NPC, flirty, an amorous response towards an NPC. By the way, this looks like something new. I've never seen it before. It's obvious that you're worried about Merrick. I'll do whatever I can to help you find him. I keep saying that, though.
I appreciate that. With Merrick missing, I need to coordinate the defense of the guild halls, analyze scouting reports, and try to learn more about our attackers. Just know the compensation we offer is fair and equitable. Your aid will be rewarded.
Tell me about the report from the Alakir Desert.
Both Merrick and I know the desert well, but I have no idea why he would go there. Still, a guild scout claims to have spotted him in Sentinel's outskirts. If you decide this is the spot, I suggest you search for him among the cliffs there.
I'll go search in the Alakir Desert.
Wimi is a fast and faithful mount. She can get you to the location quickly. I'll send word to the guild scout. They'll meet you and help you search for Merrick. Then they can get word back to me while I follow up with the other reports. Good luck.
I have some questions about the situation.
I would be surprised if you didn't, comrade.
Well, you said
what can I tell you? Bearing in mind that our understanding of the facts is incomplete at best.
Here, tell me about yourself.
There is not much to tell.
Good.
I suppose
I'd get bored
it's fair
fast
to
anyway.
say that I am a prince, the son and heir of King Faharajad of Hammerfell.
By the way, their lips
After
don't
the events
move
of the
with
plane
their
meld,
stuff
my father
that well
suggested
either.
I learn more about the wider world, so I joined the Fighters Guild.
Why the Fighters Guild?
They fought well during the plane meld crisis, and they do not take sides in the ongoing alliance war. Where better to hone my skills and learn about the world? Guildmaster Merrick took me under his wing. He is like a second father to me.
Sounds like you care about the Guildmaster.
I respect Guildmaster Merrick and care about all my guild comrades. Merrick is a hard taskmaster, but he is fair and honorable. He's taught me many and many things. It did not feel right to leave him, but he gave me a task and I had to complete it.
I'm used to their mouth movements when they're talking looking more realistic and all of that. This looks like it was rushed together. I don't even know if this is the new content, but I think it is. Tell me about Guildmaster Merrick.
Merrick's an excellent fighter. Smart, brave, and quick. A true follower of Stendar.
Then I don't have to go
and
rescue
he's a good
him.
mentor. Since becoming Guildmaster, he hasn't stopped leading from the front of the charge. It inspires the guild, but puts him in constant peril.
How did he become a Guildmaster?
That's a tale from before I joined. It happened during the plane meld crisis. The prior Guildmaster, Sees All Colors, betrayed the guild. She killed her predecessor to earn her rank. When the council found out, they removed her and promoted Merrick.
And now Merrick's missing? I ask as if you haven't told me that 6 or 7 times?
We were following up on the attacks, but not getting very far. He sent me to file a report with the guild. Then I was supposed to meet him here. He never arrived. When I informed the guild of the situation, the scouting reports started coming in.
Try not to end sentences and prepositions. Doesn't make you look like much of a prince. What else do you know about the Guildhall attacks?
Devastatingly brutal affairs. And thorough. Not a single survivor. And we only found the remains of guild members. The attackers must take their dead, or they strike so fast that no one can react. But how were they able to get past the defenses?
What do you mean?
Guild halls are well defended. They're filled with some of the best fighters in all of Tamriel. Assaults at the entrances would create damage, but there's no evidence of such. It's like they walked right in and suddenly attacked from deep inside.
Walk right in, sit right down. Baby, let your mind hang low. I don't remember if it's mind hang low. That doesn't sound right. Why would someone want their mind to hang low? How could that happen?
Guildmaster Merrick and I were trying to figure that out. I can only assume that he discovered something and followed after it.
Something
which is
in
why
the
he isn't
way
here.
she moves.
Something so urgent, he could leave no note.
Attracts
We need
me
to
like
find
no
Merrick and get
other
some answers.
lover. Something in the way she moves me. I don't want to leave her now. You know I believe and how. Is this the horse I'm supposed to ride? Alakir Desert. This is good looking art. Okay, I guess I'm supposed to talk to this guy.
Hey, the prince sent you? Let's talk. That little Princess Ah sent word that I should meet up with you. Not like I couldn't handle this on my own, but who am I to argue with a Tusking prince?
You're the scout that sent the report to Prince Azah about spotting Guildmaster Medic?
Guild scout, bruiser, and general pain in the arse. At least, that's what Merrick usually calls me. While most of the guild settled in to defend the remaining guild halls, I volunteered to stay in the field.
So what's the situation here?
I was looking into the attacks on the Fighters Guild when word reached me that the little prince had lost our guild master. When I heard rumors that someone who matched Merrick's description was in the area, I sent my report and started to investigate.
And what have you found out?
I spotted someone who was the spitting image of Merrick moving deliberately through the outskirts of Sentinel and trying not to be seen. I couldn't catch him, but I followed his trail here. The path leads west, so that's where we're going.
How'd you get involved in all of this?
Funny story. I started out as a guard in Shornhelm who got caught up in monumental events. Eventually, I joined the Fighters Guild, who usually hire out my services to anyone who needs protection or a sharp sword. Not as funny as I remembered.
Do you know anything more about the attacks on the guild halls?
Just the basics. I was on assignment when the attacks occurred. Since then, I've been trying to dig up anything to point us at the perpetrators. Then I got word that Merrick had disappeared. I hope he's onto something and not another victim.
Okay, so... it looks like all of this is in meters as well. Has it always been in meters? Because I don't really do meters.
Hark, Wayfarer. A moment of your... Tuwaka smiles upon you this day, Wayfarer.
Of course.
For you are not caught in the calamity at the main docks. By any chance, do you have experience dealing with the dead?
I have some. I went to a few of their concerts. One was in 1995. That's the only time I ever saw Jerry Garcia as part of the Dead. It started their last tour as an intact band. But I did see they called themselves the Grateful Dead several years later in 2015, but obviously there's no Jerry Garcia. They got Trey from Fish to do his part.
Surely it is fate or the mighty hand of Ruptka that has steered you to our shores then, Wayfarer. The great King Faharajad has need of the aid of those with knowledge such as yours.
What can I do?
Please visit the throne of the king at the heart of the sun-drenched Sentinel. Your audience would do him well in this time of great need.
I'm assuming my quest log is going to get full, so I don't know if it's full right now or not. I will go seek out King Faharajah. I really was looking for this idiot Merrick.
Come and do business.
No, thank you, but it was nice of you to offer. Or maybe it wasn't. I don't know what it was. Amethyst mining in the Alkir. This game is so big and I'm so old, I generally don't remember what I've done before and what I haven't in it. This is what I came here for, though, was one of the sky shards. But I've only got 1 out of 3 pieces collected this time around. Come on, we're going back to Sentinel. We only came up for the Sky Shard. This is definitely, you know, a situation of life is what happens when we're busy making other plans. Because remember, we came here to find Merrick, and
The dry side of the city is best, yes? Less salt on the whiskers, and fewer guards.
now I don't know whether we're still looking for Merrick or not. We can't
Hello
talk to
there.
this guy. He talks to us, but we can't talk to him. There's just, it's a bank. I don't need a bank right now. I do think that the environments look good. I don't think there's variable weather, so I think the weather is probably triggered by story elements. But I do not know for sure. But because I have so many quests and I'm not allowed to, like,
I only swim here when the Red Guards are not looking. The water is cool and clean. Too clean.
I very often forget what I'm trying to do or what I'm supposed to do. I guess since this is a palace, it's about seeing the king. He doesn't seem
With all respect, Your Majesty, this proves our suspicions were well-founded. You should have heeded my father's warning.
He doesn't seem very well guarded.
It is not the place of the dishonored to correct a king, Ashaba.
So far, it won't
You
let
are
me talk to him.
dismissed.
I meant no disrespect, Your Majesty, only that...
I did.
You know where to find us. I will take my leave.
Now I can talk to him.
Welcome to Sentinel, Wayfarer.
Thank you.
If you've come about the docks, rest assured I already know. I regret that you visit during such times. But perhaps your arrival is fortuitous. Perhaps the gods guided you here to help us fight the Withered Hand.
There's only one god. That's an important thing to know. And second of all, who or what is the Withered Hand?
Necromancers, practitioners of the most vile magic, and
of
the
course,
bane of the Alakir Desert. It has been many years since we faced such a threat. I hope the rumors about this group, the Withered Hand, were untrue. But today's events prove otherwise.
From where did the Withered Hand come?
Several years ago, a diabolical necromancer named Satura led an army of undead against me. Satura was defeated, but the rumors suggest his sons have returned for revenge. They are calling themselves the Withered Hand.
Are they behind the attack on the docks?
Undoubtedly.
What about the
I
lawyers?
suspect the attack at the docks is merely a feint. Though cleaning up that mess should remain our first priority, I suspect the Withered Hand is planning something even worse.
What can we do to stop him?
That is the challenge I now face.
No, I
The people
face
of the
it.
Alakir Desert.
You're going to stand here while I do
those in
all your
Sentinel
work.
Are superstitious. They believe that striking the dead carries a terrible curse. For them, it is an act of dishonor. That is why I need you, Wayfarer.
I will help however I can, Your Majesty, as long as my quest log isn't full. If my quest log is full, there's nothing really I can do about it. I guess I could dismiss previous quests, but it's very hard to get a consistent, coherent story out of this with all of these quests and not being able to pick one and do it until the end and then pick another one in my quest log and all of that, like I could in Skyrim. Have you ever heard of Skyrim?
Then your visit is fortuitous indeed.
Is it?
My own son, Prince Azar, has been investigating the rumors about the Withered Hand. He is a bright young man, but he needs help. First, though, I would ask you to inform General Thoda of what has befallen.
Who is General Thoda? By the way, let's get this out in the open. I was minding my own business. I run into some guy, asks me to help, puts me on his horse. I got to talk to one guy. The one guy says he's going to do... So the first guy I talked to says he's going to do the quest with me. We're going to look for Merrick together. But then he puts me on his horse and he doesn't come with me. So then I see his scout guy. His scout guy says we're going to do this together. He doesn't come with me. Now I've come to you. You want me to go see somebody else, and you're not going to come with me. Who is General Thoda?
General Thoda is my chief military advisor. He is also a practical man who places security above superstition. He is resting at home after returning from abroad, but I need his counsel on how to proceed.
Do you know the broad's name? I'll go speak with General Thoda right away. Thoda. Thoda.
General Thoda is a trusted advisor and a good friend. He has heard the rumors about the Withered Hand, and he can help us. Tell no one else, though. People remember Satura.
I already told
And
everybody
hearing his
that's
sons
watching
have
this
returned
channel.
Could cause a panic.
Has Yalakir had to fight undead sometime in its history? Question mark.
Yes. The greatest threat the Alakir faced from the undead was in the First Era, when the Yokudan rulers were still establishing a foothold here. That was when the Ansei wards were created.
What are the Ansei wards? And I
They
thought we
are
were
our
in the
greatest
First Era.
hope.
What
For
era
no
are we
matter
in?
how great a threat the Withered Hand may pose, they cannot even compare to the necromancers of the First Era. The wards contain the spirits of 3 Ansei heroes who sacrificed themselves to protect us.
How do the Ansei wards work?
They uphold the covenant with the divines. As long as we consecrate the dead in the name of Tuaka, they cannot be raised by even the most powerful necromancy. Thus, the Withered Hand can only raise corpses that have not been consecrated.
From where did these superstitions come?
It is not an ancient Yokudan custom, but a tradition that developed in the desert. Human remains decay slowly here, and our people came to believe their ancestors' corpses were sacred. To harm one would draw the ancestors' curse.
And the people still believe that today?
Of course. You see, the culture of the Alakir evolved around this ideal. Many of us today realize that exceptions must be made. But in my position, to ask my soldiers to strike down the dead would cause an outcry, and possibly lead to rebellion.
Well, I think the dead are broken up. Bob Weir recently died. Phil Lesh died. Of course, Jerry Garcia died a long time ago, as did Pigpen. So I don't think they're touring anymore. So how'd you defeat Sutura?
It's quite a tale, and I cannot do
Of course it is.
now.
Good.
But the battle against Satura was the most difficult of my life, both in military and political terms. It was the Ashaba who saved us. They had the thankless task of fighting the undead.
Who are the Ashaba?
The Ashaba.
Whatever, I don't know how to pronounce this stuff, dude.
They walk among us, but only in shadows.
You seem to be yapping
People
a lot
believe
for
they
someone
are
who wants me to
cursed.
go help you.
They are dishonored warriors, bound by the sacred oath of their forefathers. They must fight the dead when called upon to do so.
Hey, I'm not fighting the dead. I'm telling you that right now. They have made some great music. Where are they now?
I have not called on them. I've even disregarded their warnings. You must understand. The common people despise them. To call on them again might cost me the crown. That is why I must rely on you, Wayfarer.
Wait, so I'm keeping your crown I'm helping you keep your crown. I take it you're going to make me fabulously wealthy and I'll be royalty as well. I really need bigger text. It could just be me, but I can't keep my quest straight anymore. It's hard, you know, they act like we should be so task-oriented, but it's almost impossible to just follow the tasks. And this stuff is in meters. Is there a way to localize this for Americans? I mean, I'm on the North American server. I don't
Traveler,
know.
a moment of your time.
Of course. Nobody wants me to get my job done. They all want me to do other stuff. I'm telling you right now, my quest log may be full.
Honor and faith, Wayfarer. Blade Master Kasura awaits you at the Watch House in the city of Davon's Watch. She heard tales of your dragon slaying skills and has requested to meet you at once.
I don't think I've killed any dragons in this game. I think you're thinking of Skyrim, and that hasn't happened yet. I don't think it has anyway. I think Skyrim's in the 3rd or 4th era. I don't remember my eras, okay? I'm not a lore guy. Why is a Blade Master interested in moi?
I do not have all the details, but I believe it has something to do with a Dragon Guard tomb. A former student seeks a solution to the threat facing elsewhere among the remains of that ancient order, and Kasura agreed to assist him.
And by system, you mean bring me in to do all the dirty work and then they take the credit, right? There's a threat facing elsewhere?
Dragons. The terrible beasts have returned to ravage the land of the Khajiit. But it won't be long before they endanger all of Tamriel. Blade Master Kasura sent me to find help. I found you.
You didn't find me. You were just standing there looking like something out of a bad ballet or something. Very well, I'll meet with Blade Master Kasura, but I don't think he or she should be called Blade Master if they're bringing in, like, strangers to do all their dirty work.
Blade Master Kasura awaits, Wayfarer. Divines walk with you.
There's only one divine. Tell me more about Blade Master Kasura like I really care.
Kasura teaches the ways of the ancient Yokudan sword saints at the Abbey of Blades.
Is that like any
Under her
the
guidance,
Abbey of Rhodes?
I hope to one day earn the rank of Blade Master.
How did a Blade Master decide to search a Dragon Guard tomb?
Blade Master Kasura can tell you more. I am not privy to enough details to speak on her behalf.
You know, you say you want to earn the rank of Blade Master. I don't think you earn it by standing around and then bringing in absolute strangers to do all the dirty work. I don't think that's how you show your bravery and prove yourself a Blade Master. Just saying.
I'm not drunk. I'm just drinking.
That's what they all say.
Don't I know you? I'm not drunk. I'm just drinking.
It sent me to look for the suspicious monkey.
I hate to drink alone.
Yeah, well, I hate not finishing my quests. Oh, it's a different suspicious monkey.
Ah, don't even think about it. If you try to pick me up and give me a kiss, I'll bite your nose off. Ha ha!
You don't look very realistic.
I may look like a monkey, but I'm not a monkey, and I'm done being treated this way.
If you're not a monkey, what are you?
I am an orc. Don't laugh. It's true. I just got cheated by this damn Bandari potion maker. She sold me a potion that turned me into this. A puny little monkey.
You don't seem too happy about that.
Of course not. Listen, you have to help me. You have to find that wench and make her change me back. It was the Khajiit potion maker, Unishi. She's in the tavern. Please, you have to.
All right, I'll go see the potion maker. Apparently, I'm never going to get the job I came here to do done. I don't like things in meters in my game. I'm an American. We do feet. Miles. Miles from nowhere. Please don't give me a quest.
Red feathers. I'm sick to death of these monkeys. I buy a brand new fez from the bazaar, and they make off with it.
Well, fezzes are anti-Semitic, so you're lucky. Blessed Thistle. Have we ever been in this guard tower? Talk to General, whatever his name is. Oh, Thoda, right. Thoda, Thoda. Do.
Too
Don't
hot
give me a
for
quest.
Me today. A person blessed with wisdom knows when to stay in the shade.
Thoda. Thoda. Do. Ashkura's Destruction Journal. Thoda? Thoda?
So after 3 months of wasting time in Alcare and 3 long days at sea, I finally return home. My chair, my wine, my wife, all here. Please tell me you haven't come here to disturb me.
King Faharajad sent me. It's about the withered hand.
No! You
Yes!
realize what this means? Not one moment of relaxation, not one. And damn it, I thought this talk about the withered hand was just rumor. Are you sure this is true?
Well, first of all, you don't look like you were relaxing. You're there in full armor, but when I walked in, you were sitting down. It seems like you did get a moment. Yes, they summoned undead to attack the docks, which is better than attacking the dead, because I won't put up with that. They're one of my favorite bands.
The Sentinel Docks? The nerve. But it sounds like something those motherless dogs would do. I tell you, Wafa and Alasan might just be more dangerous than their father.
Can you put on a helmet? Maybe get a weapon? Who are Awaafa and... I didn't listen to you.
Wafa and Alasan are the sons of that old bastard Satura. They're calling themselves the Withered Hand as a fear tactic. I knew them when they were boys. They're the same age as Princess.
What are they now?
Speaking of whom, we should inform him as well.
Because I've heard that some boys become girls and some girls become boys. I don't believe it myself, but you knew them when they were boys. Are they girls now? Hello? Is this thing on? Are you there? The king said Azah has been investigating the withered hand.
Exactly. He knows more about this business than I do. That's for sure. If you'll go round up the prince, I'll have to find some way to explain to my wife why I'm leaving again. Then we can all meet at the palace.
Didn't she just overhear this conversation? Isn't that your wife standing over there right in back of you? She would have heard this whole conversation. You don't have to tell her anything. If that's not your wife, then you don't want to tell your wife what's really going on. Where can I find Hanasi?
My guess is that he's with the girls at his seraglio by the north wall. I know what you're thinking.
Girls?
But it's not because the prince is some kind of ladies' man. The
Rats.
girls help him gather information. Perhaps he'll already know what's happened.
I'll go look for him right away. Do you see a theme here? Just go talk to somebody, talk to somebody, talk to somebody, talk to somebody else, and then, oh yeah, go talk to somebody.
My hope is that Prince Azar might have a lead on where Uwafa and Al-Hassan have set up their headquarters, or better yet, what they're planning next. Regardless, these are things we should discuss at the palace.
Right, you don't want the wife to know, or whoever that chick is that's over there. Does Hanasi know Uwa and Al-Hassan as well? I don't know if I pronounced it right.
Satura was one of the king's viziers, kept his little hobby a secret. Then one day the king came to meet his viziers and found them all dead. The real surprise was when Satura ordered their corpses to attack. That's how it started.
How'd you know the sons, though?
I tried to train them in swordplay. Uwafa and Al-Hassan along with Prince Azar. Those two had no interest, though. I would always catch them torturing insects and animals. The prince, he hated them. And they hated him right back.
Another trend I'm seeing is that all these people that claim to be these mightiest of warriors and everything like that, they go to a nobody, a me, to fight their battles, actually. I mean, look, I don't even have decent armor. I'm not even halfway done with level 17. I'm trying to run there so that nobody else asks me to do a quest before I do the next part of this one. This place looks inviting. Prince is on, I presume? Or would that be you? Explode the anti-ward. E-Pod of the... Oh. It's a book. Are you having a baby? Because you sound like it.
Huzzah. Huzzah, is that you? What happened? I feel so dizzy.
You got pregnant. That's what happened.
I should have tried to stop them. I'm sorry. So sorry. What have I done?
What happened?
It was a nightmare. These savage men burst into the seraglio. They struck down the guards and even sweet little Rohiba. And then they took the prince. Please, would you go after them? You have to.
I don't have to do anything. I'm a stranger in this game, okay? I do what my subscribers want to see me do. And that's it. Have you got that? Of course. Did you see where they took him?
No. Yet another way in which I failed. I should have followed them out into the street. I'm such a fool.
You are.
Maybe someone else out there saw them. Maybe they can tell you which way those men took the prince.
It's worth a try. I'll go ask to the street now. And people will probably give me other quests I don't want because everybody in RPGs is so lazy, they just wait around for the player to show up and then they assign him all their work. Pretty clever, huh?
Prince, someone help. They took him.
Oy vey. Who
Prince,
said that?
Someone help. They took him. I saw them running. They went west.
Okay, I have to go west now. Go west.
That way. They went that way.
How come nobody's following them? Why is everybody waiting for me? I'm a stranger, you know.
They took the prince down the path. Hurry!
You know, everybody's being a signpost. Nobody's actually helping the prince, but they hypocritically expect me to help the prince.
I tried, but they got me with their evil magic. They took the prince. Down there. I think it leads out of the city. Please, go stop them.
Well, since nobody else is willing to. Well, at least there's somebody to kill. I want to kill. I want to kill. I want to see veins and blood and guts in my teeth. Kill. 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 I want to kill. I want to kill. I want to see veins of blood and guts in my teeth. Kill. 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 I want to see veins and blood and guts in my teeth. Kill. Yeah, where's my stupid bear? Bear, if you don't help me, you're fired. I'm totally supposed to have a bear. Sure, bear shows up after I've done all the work. Come on, bear. If all the people who pointed the way had gotten together to slay the baddies, I wouldn't be needed. I could help Hanavi do the main quest. I mean, I like the main quest. Get him there. you ever noticed how many of these games you start out in prison? Wayfarer's Wharf discovered. That's got to be good, right? Or maybe not. I don't know. Now there's a long shot of me swimming. I don't know what that stroke is called. I see some crabs, ladies and gentlemen. I had to be careful. This would be a terrible time to get the crabs. What with all the jobs people have me doing for them.
Tuwaka speed you on your travels, and may the sand not slip beneath your sandals.
Same to you, but more of it. Well, this is a boat to somewhere. We don't need that right now.
We still have room if you expect to travel.
I don't know why there was a map marker to that right now, because got all this stuff I got to do, as far as I know, here on this. You know, I hadn't thought about it. Is this an island or?
So much to do.
You think you got a lot to do? Every time I sneeze, people ask me for help around here. Well, I don't think I want to go into that water right now. Unless I need to fish. And since I don't need to eat, I guess I don't need to fish. I still hear the music in the back, but it's not nearly as loud. You know, that's another reason not to start the Thieves Guild quest. In case you didn't know, that thing just told me I have no lockpicks. Oh yeah, we're still searching for that awful prince. I should be able to retire after this, right? I mean, rescuing a prince, they're gonna make me a millionaire, right? Imagine you were a country and your prince got kidnapped or whatever, and an unknown civilian like me brought them back. That would make him rich, right? Your hand is a little withered. You might want to see a doctor about that. If everybody will wait their turn, I will kill them. Don't worry. Guys are too eager. Remember that woman that asked me if I ever killed before? Boy, did she not know who she was talking to. Okay, I can't talk to him.
I don't recognize you, but under the circumstances, I am pleased to make your acquaintance.
I thought you might be.
If you are here to render aid, I can promise that you'll be well rewarded.
How well is well? Because in these games, I seem to get a pittance sum for saving royalty, damsels in distress, getting jewels and all of that. I seem to be everybody's errand boy, and they don't even take care of me very well. These games have the laziest people in them, always having me do all their errands. I'm just glad I found you, Your Highness.
Oh, so you do know who I am then. Did my father put you up to this? Has he been watching me? Well, I shouldn't be so accusatory. If he was tracking me, then I guess it turned out to be extremely fortunate. I don't wish to sound ungrateful, but you should know that kidnapping me was just a distraction. The Withered Hand has been planning this for years. If only we heard the rumors sooner. At this point, I'm not sure we can stop them.
By the way, I guess I already got my reward, but it couldn't have been much, because I don't feel like a millionaire or a billionaire. Stop them from doing what?
Well, from tunneling into the impervious vault. This was just one of their attempts. It's a brilliant plan, really.
Thank you.
The gates of the vault have been magically sealed for centuries, but underneath, the vault's apparently not so impervious.
Why do they want to break into the vault?
Undoubtedly, they hope to steal the Ansei wards. With the wards, Uwafa and Alasan could become unimaginably powerful, and that would be disastrous. No matter the risks, we must try to stop them. Well, let's return to the palace and consult with my father.
And when you say we have to stop them, you mean me, right? The underpaid lackey in this? Sure, let me untie you.
There's a ladder to the south that leads up into the city.
There's a ladder to the south that leads up to the city. No, 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 I don't want to go down again. You idiot, idiocity. I was trying to talk to that jerk. I'll be down to see you in the fallout shelter, baby. Apparently I can't talk to him anymore. And I honestly don't remember where the stupid palace is. I'm not good with maps. I only found out lately that, and it's only because she died, that there was a black woman in, like, I think the 60s or 70s or something, that worked out all this really complicated math.
Tell my king what they're planning. I'll summon the guard to the vault.
And it's used for GPSs today. And apparently she wasn't known for all the stuff she did until very recently, and she died like last week or something. I hope you don't mind if I bring in my bear, Your Majesty. Yeah, I do travel with a bear all the time. You don't seem very intimidated.
Word has reached me of what happened at the Seraglio. I should have seen this coming. Please, tell me you found Prince Azar. and he is safe.
Yes, he's safe and unharmed.
I told Toda you'd come through. I had a feeling about you, right from the start. Tell me, though, where is Azar? And was this the extent of the Withered Hand's plot? Or do they presently plan some further insult to my family and my kingdom?
You had a feeling about me? I really don't like the sound of that. We're different species, and we're the same gender. I just don't think it would ever work out. But to answer your other question, Azar went to the Impervious Vault. Impervious. He went to some vault, okay? I don't think it was Vault 101. I don't think it was Vault 111. It wasn't Vault 23 with all those... Or is that Vault 22? I think it's Vault 22 with all those carnivorous... Okay. Azar went to the Impervious Vault. He says they're trying to tunnel in.
Blade's Edge. How could they?
With tunnels.
Actually work? If they get into the vault, they could steal the Anse wards. And then we must hurry. We have to stop them at all costs.
Now you're saying we. Are you going to come along this time, or are you just going to stand there and have me do all your dirty work and get paid a pittance?
I can take guards to the Impervious Vault, but we're going to need help from the Mages Guild.
My Jays.
As much as I hate to admit it, only they know how to unseal the vault. Will you go to the guild for me, Wayfarer?
Yes, I will ask the My Jays Guild to help us.
When you reach the Mages Guild Tower, speak to Gabrielle. She understands the need for discretion. I will meet you at the Impervious Vault. Tawaka watch over you, Wayfarer. Let us hope we can keep the Anse wards from falling into enemy hands.
What are the Anse wards?
Of course. If you were not raised here, you would not know.
I would not care.
The Anse wards were created centuries ago. The first time necromancers threatened the people of the Alakir. They were created to protect us from the risen dead.
Seems like it sounds like you're saying Beyonce wards. So, watch your diction, okay? They don't seem to be doing a very good job of protecting you. That's why you have me, a complete stranger in here that you somehow trust for some reason.
Or perhaps the protections are not so evident. The Anse wards maintain our covenant with Tuwaka. If we consecrate our dead, those dead cannot be raised. Thus, the Withered Hand can raise only unconsecrated corpses.
Yeah, I've heard all this before. So where do all these undead come from?
Our priests perform the consecration ritual at funerals. But if the corpse is lost, this is not possible. Additionally, Satura was also fond of murdering people and raising them right away.
Well, aren't we all?
I assume the Withered Hand is doing the same.
So what happens if they steal Beyonce?
It would be unthinkable.
Really?
With the Anse wards, the Withered Hand could raise our most honored ancestors. Legendary warriors who were heroes in life, but would be most terrible enemies in death. That is why they must be stopped.
Goodbye. You know, since you're not going to be in this palace, dude, you could send all these bodyguards of yours out to do the battle. You don't actually need me. Well, I guess that's the guild tower over there. I don't know. In the old days, in text adventures, you had to make map of your location so that you could figure out how to get around to places. Now, most text adventures stop being made, you know, once, well, even before there were graphics cards. But my point is, when these kinds of role-playing games came about many moons ago, Text adventures nearly became extinct. Not completely, but... I think that's the Maje's tower.
Have you come to look over our books concerning the undead? Word has reached us that a blight has emerged from the waters surrounding the docks. I'm afraid our library doesn't contain any relevant literature, but please look over my other goods.
Are you a guild store? I guess not, which is good, because... I need to get rid of some of my junk anyway. Light Nord 17. Yeah, I don't need it then. Light High Elf 17. Heavy Dark Elf. Medium High Elf. So we'll get rid of all those.
My people's pride is maddening. I wish to protect the city.
Who are your
but
people?
I may well be killed if I try. It is bad enough that I dabble with the arcane. To strike our honored dead would be an unforgivable sin. You must save my kinsmen from themselves.
I don't know who your kinsmen are, but you should carry weapons. Do your kinsmen give you any trouble as a Red Guard Mage? Oh, she must be a Red Guard and a
There is
Mage.
a stigma, though nothing is said to my face. Only when I show them my back do they speak. But I know that my work aids our people. I have only the 8 and my conscience to answer to.
You were pretty weird folk if people are attracted to your back. I'm just saying. That's not usually what guys look for in...
An undead scourge shambles from beneath the waves, and the mighty Red Guards drop their swords. It's either folly or cowardice. I can't decide which is worse.
Your ears are the worst.
Isn't it pleasant up here?
Not really.
It's far above the dusts of the streets. The air is cooler. Between you and me, I think that's why mages build towers. Smart, huh? So, did you come up here for the atmosphere? Or do you have business with the guild?
King Farahala Yala Bila Bula Muma Uiba needs help to break into the impervious vault.
Are you joking? I've been wanting to
Kinda.
take a crack at that place ever since I heard the name. Wait a minute. Did Simone put you up to this? Why would the king want to break into the vault?
It's true. It's true. Oh, what are we to do? It's true. It's true. Necromancers are trying to steal Beyonce Ward.
Necromancers? Anse wards? Fascinating.
Beyonce.
Count me in. So we just need to break the seal? I know. Let's try this. Go to the bazaar and get flame stock from Lucien and Worm's headcap from Nineveh. Then meet me at the vault. This could work.
Could work, so I'm risking my life for something that could work. Might not work. And I came here looking for that Meraki guy, or whatever his name was. I don't seem to have gotten any closer to that. Collect Worm's head cap. Does anybody remember any kind of anything to do with the Worm's head cap? Oh. Again, I really like the locations in this game. There's a lot about the atmosphere that is great.
Why is it so hot in here? Smells like goats.
Why does it smell like goats?
Probably because you're, like, drunk.
I hope he still has a few bottles of the 74 in here. This year's batch was shamefully harsh. Quite undrinkable.
But you drank it anyway.
You look dry. Wash the sand down with a pint? Huh?
It is weird. Nobody seems
Hey
to
there,
know
friend.
what race I
You're
am.
Exhausted. Take a rest. We're quite safe here. Thadrig has a mace the size of a ship's mast behind the bar. Not that I'd have him use it against the ancestors.
Could you not shake your hiney at me? I'm not into it. Now what I was saying is, you know, at the beginning you decide what race you want to be, and then almost nobody knows what race you are in it.
Look what the jackals dragged in. I'm just yanking your helmet horns. What do you have?
Have you heard much about the undead?
If you're talking about the docks, not much. I've heard they walk funny. Sort of bow-legged, like an elf just out of the saddle. We shouldn't talk too loud, though. The locals don't take kindly to folks speaking ill of their dead grandpas.
Dude, I'm an elf, okay? People have talked to me about murdering elves. Now you're making fun of elves. Can you see that I'm a dark elf? I don't think my disguise is that good. What do you think of the Red Guards?
Stout folk. Stiff-backed, of course, but good-hearted. They weren't thrilled about me buying this place at first, but they got over it when they tasted my mead. They don't laugh as much or as loud as Nords, but they don't fight as much either.
A Nord in the desert. Are you sure, sir?
Ha! Who'd have thought, eh? I left Winterhold as a pup. All I remember was that cold. And I'm not talking about those balmy Skyrim winters. I'm talking about Hildrif, that cold-hearted daughter of the Jarl.
Looks like you escaped alive.
Because I got out of here as soon as I could. I traveled the world a bit. Took in the sights, you know. But I knew I was home when we came ashore here in Sentinel.
Most foreigners I've spoken to complain about the heat. I really haven't talked to a lot of foreigners, and they haven't complained about the heat. This is just a complete and utter lie.
The Sovngarde with that. Ship them off to the Pale. Let them pal around with the Horkers for a while. Then see what they say about the Alakir. This is paradise. Stiff salt breeze off the bay. Sunshine the whole year round. Paradise, I say.
So I think it'd be a more interesting game if your choices for gender and, you know, race actually mattered.
What is your dream? You want to be stronger, smarter, faster? For the right price, Unishi will make your dreams come true.
I don't understand. I thought the Khajiit were like cat people. When I was a Khajiit, my arms were covered with fur, for instance. She just looks like a human being with a head on, a cat head on her shoulders. And a lot of wrinkles, by the way. You're old, aren't you? Is that what you told the orc you turned into a monkey?
Not again. Tell me he doesn't want a refund. Why do so many ask, and then when Unishi gives, they change their minds?
He asked to be turned into a monkey.
In a manner of speaking, yes. He complained about feeling like an outcast here in Sentinel. He wanted to be faster and nimbler and to feel like he fit in. What does that sound like? It sounds like a monkey to Unishi.
Will you change him back?
This is not fair. Ingredients cost money. Unishi cannot afford to give away free potions. How about this?
Maybe if you weren't drinking it
You
all
want to help
up.
the monkey? You help Unishi, and she will do what you ask.
But you're not even a full Khajiit, and I happen to be a Dunmer. I mean, how can I help you then?
Unishi has just finished preparing 2 potions for other buyers in town. Deliver them, and we have a deal. One goes to a woman named Daria, and the other to a man named Urwad. This one will mark their houses on your map. Make it easy for you.
The woman's name is Diarrhea? I mean, who names their kid that? Well, there's the bank again that we don't need. I don't like meters, people. It should be feet and miles from nowhere. Did I go too far? I mean, I know I did with the diarrhea joke, but did I go too far looking for these stupid people who are supposed to get
Welcome to Ninabon's Emporium of strange and wonderful things. Can I interest you in a lizard catching net? Or perhaps a trained lizard?
That's a big lizard.
Oh, you must mean Monkey. Yes, he is adorably large, isn't he? I'm afraid I spoil him. Only the best bugs are good enough for my monkey. He's quite smart, aren't you, Monkey? Quite a little smarty.
You named your lizard Monkey.
Yes, it may seem odd, but it makes sense to me. From the time I could walk, I wanted a pet monkey. I pleaded and begged, but my father always refused. Monkeys are arboreal, he said. I still don't know what that means.
So you got a lizard instead.
One has to start somewhere. Monkeys are terrific. Everyone loves monkeys. And if I can't have a monkey, a lizard's the next best thing. You know, sometimes I wonder how my life would be different if my father had only given me a monkey.
Me too, I lie. So, do you have any flame stalks?
Flame stalks? Tasty treats. They help with indigestion. A lizard, at least. You're not a lizard. What do you need them for? For some spell with Gabrielle, I bet. And she doesn't even like lizards. Oh well, just take them. But she owes me.
Do you have any worm's head caps?
Worm stalk caps? No, I don't. Lizards enjoy worm stalks, but they're also poisonous to them. Dead lizards don't sell, except in times of famine. There isn't a famine right now.
Well, I'm sorry there isn't a famine right now. My bad. It's the only place where somebody will complain about it not being a famine.
Take your time and browse, my friend. I'm sure you'll find I have what you've always wanted.
Do you have worm's head caps?
This is for Gabrielle, isn't it?
I'm not
She's
allowed
a
to say.
regular. In a city like Sentinel, we Bretons have to stick together. I have some in stock. You're welcome to them. Don't worry about payment. I know Gabrielle's good for it.
So, she's regular. Thank you for telling me that about her. I don't think it was your business to do that, but okay. Yeah, I don't know what any of this means. So,
Fine goods at fair prices.
oh, we gotta deliver a potion to somebody up here. I hope it's not that woman named Diarrhea. I'm tired of this joke already. I totally regret it. If I wasn't so lazy, I would edit it out of the soundtrack. Where is their stupid house, or wherever they are? Oh, that's seeking tenant. Deliver potions below. I go towards there, and then they tell me to come over here to deliver. So, and I don't know how far our meter is, so They're not making it easy, putting it in a foreign language and all. So I just walk in their house. I don't knock or anything like that. Just walk right in, sit right down. Baby, let your... I can't remember what you're supposed to do after you walk right in, sit right down. Baby, let your... I keep wanting to say mind hang low. That can't be right. Hair hang low? That would make a little more sense. Oh, it's diarrhea. Good. I'll be done with this joke soon.
What is it? My husband has just returned home from the tavern. He is very hungry. If I don't prepare his dinner quickly, well, I simply do not have time to chat right now.
I'm here with the potion you ordered from Unishi.
Oh, praise Zet. I've waited so long.
Don't be praising Zet.
I asked Unishi to make me a potion that will make my husband kind and loyal. I hope it works.
No human man is kind and loyal. Although you're a red guard, so you're human-ish. I don't know how the whole thing works, okay? Are you sure you know what the potion will do? Question
yes. Unishi told me exactly what to expect, and I think it's going to be wonderful.
I think it's going to be horrible. It's all yours then.
Where is my meal, woman?
Coming right away, dear.
It is true, women do like to just be called woman. I haven't even looked at the map yet. So I thought I just discovered the docks, and now they're showing as undiscovered. Okay, well, we don't want to go to Wayrest right now. Where's the stupid house to deliver the... See, that's another reason why I can't just do quest straightforward and all that. I'm usually hopelessly lost in this game. Maybe I was supposed to go inside someplace. Well, where's the... Hello, dromedary. I would say I'd walk a mile for a camel, but then people would think I was advertising cigarettes, which probably is not allowed. By the way, I don't even know. Oh, those are the guilds I'm in. Where are the guilds in the... Is there a place that tells me what guild I'm in?
Your sword has not earned its rest yet.
Oh,
it must
shut
be
up, lady.
wakeful and swift. Only the bloodied blade deserves the scabbard. Strike! My brothers and sisters in the guild hall do not understand why we keep our swords sheathed in the face of the Raunetu. It is difficult, but it is a needful discipline good for fighters such as we.
Well, I don't think there's any good fighters in this town, or they wouldn't be hiring me for all their dirty work.
You must follow through on your swing, my friend. Wide arcs, like the crescent moon.
Moloch's teeth! I can't believe Harold is keeping us away from the docks. I thought when I joined the Fighters Guild, I'd actually, you know, fight.
I wish you would, because they have me fighting for you guys instead. And I don't like it one
Greetings,
bit.
friend. It's nice to see another fighter around here. Our numbers aren't what they used to be. Live by the sword and all that. If you want to join the guild, you should speak to Harold.
That's what I was trying to find out, was whether I'm already in the guild. Who's Harold? You're not Harold. You're not Harold. And I probably got the name wrong too, because nobody has a name like Harold in this environment. It's always something like Sleeps in Winter or Arzi Bargoga.
My brothers and sisters in the guild.
Yeah, we already talked. I'm looking for Harold.
Your feet must move, Rahim! Now attack! Attack!
Oh, it's not spelled like a regular Harold. And he's writing too, with his right hand.
This business at the docks gets worse by the hour. If those shambling dung piles come much farther up the beach, we may have to do something about it.
What can you tell me about the Fighters Guild?
Usually we'd be out pursuing various contracts. By the 8th, there's more than enough to do out here in the desert.
The 8 what?
But these days, our new hall steward has us working one big job. We focused all our resources on destroying the Daedric anchors.
Oh, you caught me in the middle of a meet. Sorry about that. Anchors?
Yeah. Huge chains falling out of the sky. A seasoned adventurer like you, I'm sure you've seen one. From what I'm told, they're coming straight out of Oblivion. Wherever they hit, Daedra are sure to follow.
So serious. Are you recruiting right now?
Is a croc's arse watertight? Of course we're recruiting, provided you've got the skill set.
Watch your language.
Well, from the looks of you, I'd say you're an excellent candidate. So what do you say? You in?
I say you shouldn't judge a Dunmer on looks. I am the best looking Dunmer, but how would you know? You're a different, Yes, I'm ready to join.
Fair enough. Welcome to the guild, associate.
Wow,
now, it's just a matter of slaying as many Daedra as you can find.
Quite an application
You break
process.
some of those chains, there'll be a reward and maybe even some special assignments waiting for you when you return.
So, not only are there DLC for these guilds, but
There's an urgent task for you.
there's also skill lines and all of that you can get for being in a particular guild.
Well met, comrade. I have an urgent message from the guildmaster.
What's the massage?
Report to me at once. I have a task for you. She's a lizard of few words.
The guildmaster is a lizard? Where can I find her? It won't let me ask where I can find her. I don't know why. Oh, my quest log is full. Well, I was worried about that happening. I'm trying to get to the docks without being burned alive. Any questions? Leave my bear alone. Antiquity lead occurred, or lead, since they're both spelled the same way. I don't know what it's talking about. There's one thing, I don't get time to read stuff because people are always trying to kill a fighter. Fatal, in fact. Now, for those of you who don't know, who are going, why am I watching this guy who's at level 17 when you've gone so much further? You're right. Don't watch me. No, I'm kidding. I like to start Bethesda games a lot more than I like finishing them or end-game content or things like that. So I've started this game more than 50 times. I have the maximum number of user slots available. There's a certain number you can get. The rest you have to buy through the in-game currency. And I've done that as well. Hey, we're almost to level 18. You're kind of ugly. And so's this undead guy in front of me. At some point, I should check my quest log. Because even though I want to do these quests, sort of, if I have anything to do for Hanavi, I want to do them because I do enjoy them. So most of what you're seeing is like, you know, I don't think I've shown you anything from the main quest of the game in this session. And I do like the main quest. So they are a respawn. That's the main reason I came down here. Not to take flesh flies, but because I knew I was close to leveling. And I think I need to level like at least once in a video. These are furnishings. I'm not sure why I want them as a quest reward, but okay. Now we can look at our guilds. And we are a member of the Fighters Guild, so we're going to get Intimidating Presence. And that's it. I've leveled. I'm not saying I wouldn't level again in this video, but if you don't level from time to time, it doesn't feel the same. You know what I would do if I was ZeniMax Online Studios? They've got all these chapters and DLC, and yet they have people who play this for free after they purchase it. And those people don't get the DLCs unless they pay for them. What I would do to make to help people get a better bang for their buck and to encourage people to purchase ESO Plus, which gives you the DLCs along the way. I would reward my best customers with an epic quest that you could only do if you had all of the content. People like me that have bought every story expansion. I think they're called seasons now, which I hate seasons in games. Stick with me. And devs, if you're watching, you can have this idea for free. Because it would take a lot to implement, but you look like you're good at implementing, you know, new stuff anyway. So what I would do if I were you is I would create an epic quest that's bigger than the main quest, and it would require all the DLCs, so that you make sure the people who buy everything feel like they got a real bargain for their money. have all the guilds involved in it. That way, you would travel to all the new lands and you would do all the new things. I was always surprised, like with DLC for regular games, I get it, some people buy some DLCs and they don't buy the other ones because maybe they've read something online that a particular DLC isn't that great or something. But you could reward the people that are fully maxed out with you. By having the most epic story quest that takes you through the Imperial City and through Orsinium and through Skyrim and through all of the areas in the game, and I would add to that main quest every time I added new DLC to the game. Just kind of an extra bonus to say thank you for spending all this money with us. I would keep the chapters the way they are. I mean, they've actually removed stuff from the game. Or if they didn't remove it, I think they did remove it, but if they didn't remove it, you certainly can't get to it once you have the chapters, which is a shame. I remember the opening quest when I played it before any DLCs or chapters existed, and getting out of the prison that you're in at the beginning was a much longer, more interesting ordeal. I think they cut about 2/3 of it out, which is a shame. My favorite stuff from the beginning of the game isn't even there anymore. Imagine if you had to be an ESO Plus member with all the DLCs, all the chapters and everything, to play the most epic quest in gaming history. People would feel they got a strong value for their money. It would make them more dedicated to you as a game dev. It'd be just sort of like a thank you thing for it. Spending all the time and everything on those other quests. Now, we've already been in here, right? I think a lot of people are playing player versus player, which I have almost never done. And I would definitely make it so the characters in the game, the NPCs, recognize your race. So if you're a Dunmer, you know, maybe the Khajiit would not be friends with you. Or maybe you'd have to do something extra to get their friendship, since the races have a history in the lore. I know this much. That somebody was held slaves by somebody else. I think the Dunmer held it was the Argonians as slaves, so it's weird to me. By the way, it's weird to me that I just upgraded my staff of some sort when I'm not using a staff at all in combat or anywhere else. I don't even know. I'm not even carrying a staff as far as I know. I do think it's incredible what they've done. It's just, you know, this came out, I've been a member, it says in my profile I've been a member since 2014, and I think the game itself came out in 2015. I know I played at least some betas of this. I might have played an alpha, I don't remember. But, you know, so they've had almost 12 years to add to the main quest, and as far as I could tell, they never did. I will admit, I don't like playing humans in games. I mean, playing against them, like fighting against them. So most online components of games that I own, I've never even played. So famously, I tried out a multiplayer mode one time in a man game. All the rest of the man games, I've never even played. I don't like the idea of being defeated by some other player somewhere in the world. Although I will tell you, I talked to Fallen Rays, who has an Xbox that has Madden NFL 26,000. And we're probably going to play against each other in a football game with, 15-minute quarters and all that, like the real NFL has. And we're going to do it just for this YouTube channel. Because like I said, really that's not my thing. I don't think for the most part people enjoy playing against me either. Like I've done some dungeons in this game that have to be done in groups of 4. More than half the time they just voted me off the team after I had done a significant amount of the work, which means I didn't get any of the rewards for my work. I think people don't like my play style or something. But playing against real people as opposed to NPCs just doesn't do it for me. Maybe I'm just not that social, I don't know. Like this is, this is a multiplayer game, and I played probably thousands of hours of it, at least hundreds of hours, and I've never gotten into the guild. So they have player guilds where actual players create their own guilds and all of that, which are completely different and separate from like, the Dark Brotherhood and the Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild and all of that in this game. And I've teamed up a few times just to see what it's like, but mainly I just play it as a regular single-player role-playing game.
Aha, perfect.
A huge one.
Say, though, you didn't happen to pick up a few giants' toes while you were at the bazaar, did you?
No, but I have the other regions you asked about. That's ending in a preposition as well. No, but I have the other regions for which you asked.
That's fine. Giant's toes could make a bigger gap in the seal, but they're probably hard to find here anyways. These should do the trick, I think. Worm's head on top of the flame stalk, or flame stalk inside the worm's head.
Are you sure you know what you're doing?
Oh, absolutely. It's only one person going in anyways. Without the giant's toes, I could only open the seal so far. Of course. Baharajad thinks that one person should be you. He wants to talk to you first, though. Go on up.
Oy vey. Another talk quest. Aren't you going to open the vault?
Sure. I just need a minute to think about how exactly to word this. Gotta Go on. I'll be right up.
Hi, idiot. I've been told to come talk to you again.
If we are too late, the implications are unthinkable.
Well, I only have a certain amount of time
I've prayed to
to
Tuaka,
play.
Stindar, and even Akatosh. Though I do not hold them sacred, I will pray to the Yokudan gods as well. just in case.
Well, that might be your problem. You see, there's only one God. I've been telling people this throughout this game, and they don't believe me. Don't worry, Your Majesty. Everything will work out, I lie.
Your hope is contagious, Wayfarer. I am pleased that your road has led you here. General Thoda is not a man of faith, but even he agrees your coming seems more than a coincidence. If only one of us can enter the vault, I think it should be you.
So after level 10, you can do multiplayer if there's a big alliance war and everything like that. And I'm guessing a lot of people do that all the time between when new content comes out. And maybe some don't even do the new content. I don't know. I'm willing to be the one.
I cannot adequately express my gratitude.
Yeah, that's true.
You must be careful, though. Azar believes the Withered Hand is far more powerful than we realized. Uwafa and Alisan in particular. If you see either of them, I suggest you exercise extreme caution.
Thanks for your concern, Your Majesty.
I pray that we are not too late to stop the Withered Hand. And with the same breath, I thank the gods for guiding you here.
There's only one god.
Tuwaka watch over you, Wayfarer. Here comes Gabrielle. Are you ready?
I said, are you ready? Yes, I'll go in as soon as she breaks the seal. I don't really like the idea of
Stand back, Your Majesty.
fighting
I'm
seal.
not sure how the vault will react.
I'm not, Your Majesty.
I hope this works.
I barely care if it works.
It worked. Go quickly. I don't know how long it'll stay open.
I don't care how long it's going to stay open. After his new city of Sentinel was attacked by pirates from the something sea, the Grande Yagub decided he would build a fortified subterranean storehouse, and we'll never know the rest of it.
They've broken into the vault. Stop them, fools!
Have you ever noticed how often the bad guys have fools working for them? Even going back to the Wicked Witch of the West in The Wizard of Oz in 1939, she calls her minions fools. Maybe they would do better if they actually recruited better and didn't place their fate in the hands of fools. Just saying. And you're the ones who called them fools, not me, so I can't take the all this beautiful loot and I can't touch it. What good is this? More fools, I take it? Medium armor increase. Now, why is my medium armor increasing? I shouldn't even be wearing medium armor. Advanced stats. Oh, okay. I'm going to be the champion of whatever that is. Yeah, show me my inventory. Oh, I forgot I am carrying a bunch of junk. I should talk to somebody about that. I have an idea. What do you guys think of it? Okay, I don't know where to find what I'm looking for. It's probably under collections. This is... Well, I thought I just brought her forth. You don't growl at me, Argentina. Oh, set active. I thought I had her active.
Yes?
I gotta sell a bunch of stuff to you. The oak bow is level 13. The prophet's bow is level 13. But they're both... Well, it looks like... Oh no, the oak bow is level 18. But the prophet's bow deals 1016 magic damage and restores 189 magicka. So we'll probably hold on to that. But we're getting rid of anything we're not likely to wear. So we only wear light armor. So no matter what level something is, if it's a not light armor, we just sell it. So we got a level 18 hat we can put on. And we got a level 17 shoes we could put on. So we're going to go... Which way were we going before? Oh, this way, okay. Merchant, you might want to protect yourself. Well, apparently nobody's after her. She doesn't react to anything that happens. Lady, get out of the way!
Enough! Get the Onse wards out, now!
Beyonce wards. Okay. We gotta find Beyonce. Which won't be easy because I don't know what Beyonce looks like. I'm not a fan. I would say I'm amazed I haven't died in this video, but if I did that, I'm sure I would immediately die in this video. A lot of my J's guild is just picking up junk, books about magic. I'll admit, I haven't done a lot of the guild quests much. Some of them I've found nearly impossible to do alone. I don't know if they were created that way or I'm just a wimp.
The Onse wards are ours, fool. Soon all Alakir will fall.
Is that statue talking to me, or who's talking to me? You would think I would get a reputation in this game. And the next enemy wouldn't be as willing to fight me. They'd think, well, you know, he has killed 300 warriors so far. Maybe I don't want to go up against him.
You are not marked with the corruption of undeath.
I'm sorry.
Nor those that foster it. You are not aligned with them, are you?
No, I was trying to stop them.
You sought to protect the wards? Praise Tuatha.
No.
That means there are still living those who oppose the menace of necromancy in the Alakir. Hearken closely then, for my spirit cannot abide here long.
I'm listening.
We sacrificed ourselves to create the wards, and through them we have protected the consecrated dead. But the wards have fallen into corrupted hands now, and we are powerless to stop them. You must recover the wards.
Where have they taken them?
I do not know. My sight is weakened, and my presence is tied to my ward. They have taken it far from here. That is why I am fading. Find the wards. Bring them back. Tuatha be with you.
And also with you. I will do everything I can to recover the Beyonce wards.
We will meet again.
Don't threaten me. Now I gotta go talk to that idiot king again. Again, I do like the atmosphere they create with their locations, their lighting. Well, this certainly makes him easier to fight. I feel like it's not really fair to fight from up here. They can't hurt me at all, but... Hey, we're halfway through level 18. Do I have to go? I guess I have to go back. If I don't want to jump down, I guess I have to go back all the way through this dungeon, and I would assume a lot of people have respawned. I'm not that good at this game. I wonder if they made it easier or something. Usually I have to use much better tactics to survive, is what I'm saying. The other thing about the multiplayer delves is the people that were playing that. So the way it works is you get in a queue and you wait for a complete team to be ready. Now, I think there's a way to set it up so everybody, so friends can do that, but I've never done that with friends. It's just random people from all over the world on my team. Now, before I get more complaints, yes, I sneak in games where I can sneak. I usually do it to build up my sneak, figuring in the future I will be doing things that might require good sneak skills. I don't remember if they even have sneak skills in this, because there's skill and attributes, things that you do at level up, don't make much sense to me, and I usually forget them as soon as I have leveled up. I'm using a super keyboard, cost $2,800 used on Amazon. It has the number keys to the left as well as the WASD keys. I honestly don't know how I would play this game without it.
That took longer than I hoped.
Yeah,
it's hard to be patient when I know the fate of my kingdom is at stake.
Hey, don't complain. I'm doing all your dirty work.
Tell me you have good tidings. Or did they escape with the Anse wards?
They escaped with Beyonce Ward.
Damn it all! Oda said Satura's sons were dangerous. That's certainly true now. With the Anse wards, they can raise an army faster than I can. We have to stop them. We have to send Uafa and Alasan to join their father in oblivion.
Well, you keep saying we have to stop them and things like that, but you're sending one guy to do it. You have an army. You keep sending one guy. You have me do all of your stuff.
I've done everything in my power to avoid calling on the Ashaba. But I no longer have a choice. We must have their help to recover the Anse wards. I would avoid contacting them directly, however. Will you be my envoy, Wayfarer?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm a complete and utter stranger to you, so I am the best choice, not any of the people you've trusted in battle before or any of your subjects that are serving you. Yes, I will speak to the Ashabi for you. Ashaba, Ashba. I'll speak to people for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Most of the Ashaba live together, wandering the desert, going gods know where.
There's only one God.
Track them down And tell their leader Marima that the Alakir needs him again. We need the Ashaba to fight the Withered Hand.
Where should I start the search?
The Ashaba often spend this season camping at Morwa's bounty to the south. God's willing, perhaps
There's
they're
only one
still
God.
there. Marima sent his daughter to warn me of the Withered Hand. They wanted to help. I regret that I turned them away.
I will find them and ask them to help now!
I hope I needn't remind you to keep this quiet.
Oh,
Rumors
sorry.
will spread
I'll find
about the
them
Withered Hand.
and help
But we
now.
shall try to keep the theft of the Anse wards a secret. I have many political enemies who would try to turn this to their advantage.
Will calling on the Ashtabab be a problem?
Of course it will.
Ah.
What am I to do? Allow
You're
my
supposed to
public
whisper.
image to
You
endanger
said it was
the
a
kingdom?
secret.
Sometimes a king cannot save his face and his people at the same time. Still, I would prefer we not shout our plans from the rooftops.
Well, I was whispering. You're the one talking at a regular voice. Did he say they're to the south of here, or? I've already forgotten. West, east. I don't know where the people are. I thought he said south, but... Hey, doggy, doggy, doggy. Hey, doggy, doggy, oh. I do have plenty of mouths I could be writing. Problem is, I can't be sneaking while I'm writing them. And I'm hoping there is a sneak skill I can level up in this manner. Okay, there's an overseer over here. I'm probably going to go through this conversation and then end the video.
I leave the... If you've come to buy water, I apologize for the sorry state of the Johads. My idiot brother has all but ruined us.
You
I
need
suppose
armor.
it'll fall to me to dig the family out of this sand pit.
What's happened?
The water's been contaminated. To top it off, whatever's tainted the Johads seems to attract the desert beetles. Workers won't go near the Johads, and with good reason. But I still need to find out what's contaminated our lifeblood.
Well, I'm glad this game has Beatles in it and the Dead. Two of the greatest bands ever. Do you need help?
I do. The workers have rest camps in between the Johads. If someone brought in this poison,
I don't
there may
think
be
I could
evidence
take
of it
on-
there. If you can find something of import, bring it to me. I'll be at the main Johad down the road.
I don't think I could take this quest, but I will try. Sorry. I'm not going to help you. I know that doesn't make me look like much of a hero, but it's not my fault the game won't let me help you. When I've emptied some things from my quest log, which almost never happens, I will try helping you again. There's a way shrine ahead, that's why I'm going there first. In fact, I might end the video at the way shrine and then just come back again. Now, I want to do a combination of, I mean, ideally I would like to just play the games that I like playing. But that might not be the games you want to see played. So I'm going to do a combination of what I like, and I think I'll be funnier and more entertaining playing games I like anyway. But I'm going to do a combination of what I like and whatever gets the most attention here on the Poorly Aged Sarcastic PC Witty Gamer channel, where you're falling in love in stereo. So for instance, if this blows up, if it gets a fair amount of views, I'll be back to the Elder Scrolls Online doing other videos of it. And it might be worth watching, because remember, I'm not playing it the way other people do. Not on purpose, I'm just a different person. I'm an odd guy. So even if you watch other Elder Scrolls Online videos, you know, my competition and all that, you might get something out of seeing how I play it. Maybe, maybe not. Anyway, thank you for watching. You can leave a thumbs up. Let YouTube know you like this video. Let me know you appreciate what I'm doing. Subscribe if you haven't already done that, please. You can leave non-threatening, non-lethal, non-profane comments below. That helps YouTube know you like what's going on here. And watch more videos. So thank you. I'm glad you're here.